And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to...
And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Cameroon have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Abubakar. Abubakar. And he was alert to it. They've played it short, and this is Abubakar. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a look and place it forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Abubakar played out towards the right wing. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Iwobi. Oh, that is a nice touch. He has found the way through. Cut it out. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. Cameroon clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And this is Abubakar. And the shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
That's a throw. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's the throw. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Taken back almost at once. And here's Abubakar. Now, can they get him away? Abubakar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's managed to get free. Iwobi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Oh, easy pickings there. He's found the way through. Shoots! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish right from the top draw. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Nigeria 1-2 Cameroon 34.
Played out to the right. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Nigeria are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Wu gets over and intercepts. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And here's Abubakar. Anguissa. Good take, and is he in? Delibashiru. Nicely intercepted. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now that looks a decent ball. Picked out brilliantly, and the flag has stayed down. Real chance! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it through? Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's picked his way through. Chance, surely! That's really well cleared. And he's had a hit! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Nigeria are still behind by one, despite having a golden opportunity to equalise. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating.
Cameroon manager, we are talking our chance as well.
Souhaitons tous la bienvenue à nos joueurs. Changement.
And the second half gets underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
He's a sharp little ball here. Not the most convincing of passes. Looking to play him in. Can he finish? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Nigeria do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Onana breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Now it's Abubakar. Spread it left. Gets into some space. Oh, that's fabulous. Wu does really well to win the ball there. Osimhen, clearly the target here.
Yeah, it's only natural if you consider what a great header of the ball he is.
Trostekong, nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, look at the space! Tries a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
So, third corner of the game. Just will not lie down.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Après 60 minutes de jeu par le numéro 15. Le nombre de spectateurs.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chukwueze, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
There's the shot! We've got a goal! And again they hit the front. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Nigeria equalize, but not for long. 4-2 Nigeria.
Cameroon get themselves into the lead. Nigeria perhaps contemplating their next change here. Abubakar threads one in. Look at the space here. He's found some space. Shot a goal! There it is! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So all square and not for the first touch. Chukwueze! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent
Chance for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Chukwueze, and here's Osimhen. This looks promising. Osimhen's cross, well read, and the danger is averted. And the keeper's given it all, and the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Who saw this coming? It's turned into a real fight to the last. He's away! Oh, shooting chance! Yes, it's in! And the comeback is complete! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Nigeria 4-3 Cameroon.
Nigeria take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Chukwueze, tries to pass it through, and he's straight offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. He is through here! Chukwueze goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Backward it goes. Great ball. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He should have put that one away.
Iwobi really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
They want to be quick to recover this. Cameroon are looking to go forward now. Played out wide. Now it's Abubakar. Very much into the last knockings. He's got away. Oh, great run, magical! It's Abubakar! It's in! 10 minutes, and we're all square again! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about, excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
minute, Nigeria 4-4
All square
Cameroon.
again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Chukwueze, great vision. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. No, that's been intercepted. Foot in. The final seconds now. It's a promising position. Takes a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Nigeria really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Dying moments, Nigeria 5-4 Cameroon. Quarter-final incoming.
Nigeria going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. And the shot! They're back in possession and ready to go again. Distributed tidily. Threads one in, gets into some space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Abubakar! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Delivered across. Oh, that's fabulous. Great ball if he can get there. He is through here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Great chance. Oh, he hit that sweetly. Osimhen, clearly the target here.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he shoots! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Onana, 10.0/10.0.
See making the difference here.
I'd be hard-pressed, Peter, to find a defensive midfielder better than Wilfred Ndidi. His defensive numbers have been amongst the best in Europe's top leagues, and I just love his attitude.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And another try! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Nigeria really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Can he get it through? Tries a shot! It's a goal! And Nigeria are ahead! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
1-0 Nigeria flag, Nigeria flag, Nigeria flag, Nigeria.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And he's going to have his name taken. Cameroon looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose in the earth.
Chance! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. There was to be only one outcome.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Nigeria are down to 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
This is a Boubacar. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nigeria have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Osimhen. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Anguissa. Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played out to the right. He's found the way through. Shot a goal! That's a half-decent try. Bassi. Now that looks a decent ball. Nigeria heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Chance for a shot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that's superb. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Nigeria find a position of real strength now. No, that's been intercepted. Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. And a shot!
Temps additionnel.
Looking for options for movement. He could be in here. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Tolo. Nicely weighted ball. That looks a good ball through. And he's managed to get free. Real chance! And it's been given away. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's half-time here. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, I'd say an interesting situation, Peter. They have the lead, but with this many shortages, the margin of error is virtually zero. I think it's going to require an extremely good defensive display from these players if they are to maintain the status quo.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Nigeria will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Ajayi has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
He's a sharp little ball here. That is good alertness. Wu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Abubakar. Chukwueze. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's found a way through. Look at the space here. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that. Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Takes a shot! Chukwueze. Chukwueze puts his foot on the gas. That is a great pick out. He has found the way through. He's found some space. Cleared away. No, again there's no way through. Goes for goal! And that is great goalkeeping.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chukwueze! They've scored! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Nigeria are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, this looks sharp. He's on it. Can he get away? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Nkudu. That has not gone well. Osimhen might just make this. And it's Abubakar. And he's on his way! It's Abubakar! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 10. Vincent
This certainly
Aboubakar.
looks appetising,
À sa
well within
place,
shooting range.
Le numéro 11.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Onana gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Nicely spread. Well read, nice interception. Iwobi aims beyond the defence. Now, can they get him away?
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Osimhen! Good running, strong and purposeful, looking for the run. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's surging through. Can he finish? And he's missed it.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Chukwueze chasing after it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Nigeria are now down to 8 following the sending off. He'll fancy himself from here. Nice interception, well timed. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's picked his way. Big chance! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Nigeria have the chance to go the other way. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? And that's wide.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And he's been shifted off it. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. He's not got that quite right. Aina. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is... Chance, surely! No mistake! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
But pour l'équipe du Cameroun. Après 88 minutes de jeu par le numéro 7.
Cameroon grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's gone for a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Driving forward.
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! Great football, shot and save. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. They want to be quick to recover this. Cameroon have their third corner. And it's been taken short. 5 minutes to add. Could try cutting inside here. Shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He scores! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in
L'équipe
it.
du Cameroun, le numéro 7.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Osimhen taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
Nigeria really were a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
D'avance, merci.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.